A Confederate-themed school mascot has created a firestorm in the tiny town of Keansburg. That story you saw on Denver7 Friday night created a huge response on social media.
Denver7's Jaclyn Allen found petitions for and against keeping the Rebels mascot, which was a topic of discussion outside tonight's school board meeting.
In tonight's school board meeting that wrapped up here in just the last hour, the topic of the Rebel mascot was not discussed, even though a lot of people here were talking about it.
Weld Central was a good place.
Looking through her senior yearbook,
You were a valedictorian?
Mm-hmm. Emma Locke has so many good memories.
And there too. Singing choir. I nerded it up in high school really good.
But the girl voted most likely to succeed in Weld Central's class of 2000
It's on page 6.
isn't proud of one page in her past.
There's the rebel flag. That mascot it's always bugged me. It's always been on my conscience. I just need to do something about it.
So last week, in the wake of Charlottesville, she started this online petition to change the mascot from the Confederate-themed rebels she grew up with.
Do you think it's racist? I do. I don't think that they think it's racist. I realize now that when you're born into a community and this is what you see from the time you're very little, you become desensitized to it.
Which she says might explain why so far her petition only has 8 signatures. Meanwhile, a new competing petition to keep the Rebel mascot has more than 1,000. At this Weld County School Board meeting, the topic was not on the agenda despite the controversy.
It should not be changed just because of a couple people complaining that our flag or mascot is racist.
We reported last week the district is already rebranding the Rebels. Confederate flag references were removed several years back, and they'll soon update the Confederate general image to a more modern soldier.
If you love the United States of America, why would you pick the traitor?
Emma says rebranding isn't enough. She believes it's time to turn the page on this part of their history and that more people quietly agree with her.
We need to put a new page in the history book and say this is who we were, it's not who we are.
I spoke to the superintendent here tonight. He says if they decide to discuss this next month, it will be thoughtfully planned and involve community input. In Weld County, Jaclyn Allen, Denver 7.